My 14-year-old daughter, Marie, has a lot of anger issues.
No, I didn't, bitch! I said that's what you are! Get out of my I'm sick of you! Get out of my face!
Marie is a very disturbed child.
She would come at you and hit you, punch you, kick you, throw things at you, break things in the house.
She'll grab a knife and chase you. She broke TVs, her computer, her phones, tablets. So whatever is on her way, she destroys it.
My house is very chaotic.
Marie is very dangerous. I don't think she knows how to control herself.
Marie would just come out and explode, totally unprovoked. She's like a ticking time bomb. Her anger spells do last about 30 minutes to 3 days. It's like a demon at my child. There's an evil force taking over her.
No, you didn't!
Marie is very violent towards me, mostly because I am the one there all the time. She would tell me I'm the boss and I'm gonna do what I want in here, and I'm like, no, you're not. This is my house, and you're gonna listen to me and your child. I have to protect myself by calling the police. Through the years, Marie has made many accusations of sexual abuse. She accused her stepfather, Carlos, my husband, of inappropriate behavior.
I did not sexually abuse. I tried to be a good father.
I know she is not telling the truth. She's very manipulative and lies a lot. We have put Marie in mental care facilities at least 11 times. I cannot control it anymore. I am overwhelmed.
If Marie doesn't get help right now, she will end up in jail or dead.
I don't think I'm at fault at all. I think I did everything right. Nothing seems to work.
Well, looks like a real problem.
Yes, it is.
Now, you've not seen Marie for 4 years,
Just about, yes.
and you don't have her to your house.
No, she's not welcome. Because I don't need anybody accusing my family of things that they're not doing. I'm also afraid of my reaction if she tries to attack me.
Do you think that she's being parented in as constructive a way as possible?
No. They're to a point where they don't know how to react to different situations. And the best thing is pretty much to just let it go. I don't think that she has the role model when it comes to behaviors. You know, I think they're all explosive. I believe that there's a toxic relationship between all of them.
What do you say?
It has gotten worse over the years with her, and
You don't know what to do.
I just don't know what to do. I've done everything I could. I went to parenting classes. You know, I've asked for all the help I can possibly get and did everything I could, and it just seems to get worse and worse and worse.
And she's accused you of sexual assault.
Yes.
And were you guilty? Did you do that?
No, I'm not doing nothing to her.
She's actually accused you 7 times in 5 years and then recanted every time. She admits that she lied.
Right, and then we also went to the hospital, and, you know, they did exams and everything.
It was checked out without getting too graphic, and it was obvious that it hadn't happened. So it's obvious that you've not done the things that she said, and then she ultimately admitted that she lied.
Yes.
Okay. And things deteriorate where you do get combative with her.
I don't hit her like that, no. It's just we can raise our voice at each other sometimes, yes, because it's so out of control.
Well, here's some home video of Mercedes interacting with Marie. Let's take a look.
Open up your ears. That's why you better stop talking to me like that, okay? Because I'm not I haven't been talk to me like that. I did try to wake you up. No, you didn't. Oh my God. My room yelling at me. I didn't yell at you once. You baby, get up. You gotta go. No, I'm not talking about when you were waking me up, dumbass. You just said that, dumbass. No, I didn't, bitch. I don't care. That's what you are. Get out of my face. I'm sick of you. Get out of my face. I know I'm sick of you. Go. That's all you know how to do is yell at me for no reason.
I've lived next door to this family for the last 3 years. I've seen some chaos. Marie moves from confrontation to confrontation. That is her life. I've been able to establish a relationship with Marie where she is comfortable enough talking to me and listening to me. I consider myself a peacemaker for the family. I would describe the situation as out of control. I have witnessed Marie firsthand hitting, spitting, kicking, punching. She's bit me. You name it, Marie's done it. Marie will attack anybody that's in front of her. The aggressor in most of the situations is Marie. It's not her mother. Marie is very smart and manipulative. Nobody really stands their ground when it comes to Marie because they're afraid of the retaliation. Marie has made sexual accusations that were unfounded. I am worried that she could make a sexual accusation towards myself. I've taken steps to protect myself, and I don't want to become a victim. The police have actually told Mercedes and Carlos they can't do anything until Marie commits a felony. I believe the second she does turn 18, the police will lock her up. Marie's gonna end up in jail, but Marie's not gonna know why she's actually being punished.
She's aggressed against you.
Correct. She has no fear, so she'll get up in my face. She has bit me, she scratched me, kicked me. I mean, the one time when she bit me, I'll put it this way, I seriously thought she was gonna rip my flesh off of my arm.
And you are concerned that, as is Hanee, that she might make accusations against you, so you're not ever alone with her.
Correct.
You say you think she's stuck in a cycle. You've taken her to inpatient facilities 11 times, right?
Yes.
Anywhere from a week to 2 years. Do these facilities help at all?
No. The last one that she was in the long term for 2.5 years, she came back a lot worse.
Worse than she went in?
Yes.
You came on the scene when she was 3.5?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Now, you said there's been no discipline, but in fact, you've spanked her, right? With a belt.
Yes, sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes. I don't know what to do.
How old was she when you had her kneel down on rice and hold a chair out at arm's length?
And,
It was about 4 years old. It was over. her
4-year-olds, put that one because that's my tradition in my country, you know, when you bad, we get punished, you know.
So you would put rice on a hard floor, have her kneel down on it, and hold a chair in her arms.
Just, yeah.
But
The hell
not
are you
that-
thinking? What is that?
Oh, because you know, we're scared with the situation over here in this country. That's
And
my
what country are you from?
Honduras.
Honduras.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in America, that's called child abuse.
Yeah.
Do you understand child abuse?
No.
Apparently not.
I have 2 older children that I did not raise. The first time I got pregnant, I was 17. The state took my son, and then my sister took over my daughter.
One day, I was watching my then niece. I went to change her clothes, and when I saw the bruises on this child, I fell on the ground. She also had burn marks on her neck. When I saw the bruises, I knew it was something had to change. I adopted her. I raised her as her mother.
Marie was about 4 years old when she was introduced to Carlos, my husband. Carlos did try to discipline her. He has whipped her with a belt when she was younger, and it was always on the behind.
I tried the discipline like my father and my mother disciplined me, like no hard, you know.
When I got in trouble, he would make me kneel on rice and then hold a chair up above my head. And I was 7 years old at the time. And if I dropped a chair, he would beat me.
We spanked her, she got more mad.
It was very stressful. That did contribute to me being more angry. And it just makes me like have bad anxiety, thinking something's gonna happen again like that.
When he was doing that, I understand that's a cultural thing with you from your country. Did you?
I'd let him know. I was like, well, you know, I understand that, and just like you do, understand that it's not, you know, we can't do that here. So I
But
let
you
him.
did. He did.
This not happen like all the time. This was like twice, and that was
It's
it.
happened a lot of times, and it's happened
No,
in
it has
front of me
not.
too, where he hit her with the belt, and while she was like moving, she had it on her face, and you can see how
It was
thick
always
it
on the
was.
behind.
No, because she was rolling.
Okay, then where's the records from DHR or whatever that I've been involved in like hundreds of times?
They never were called. Who
Oh,
was going to
really?
call them? You?
Well,
Police.
I will say your mother will adamantly not let you call the police. There was one time she did get the snot beat out of her, and she was having trouble breathing on the couch. And I said, you need to call 911. No, I can't do that to my granddaughter. I'm like,
Did she grab your hands or their hands so they don't call? No, they had adults in that house. Somebody should have called.
I do get very aggressive and tend to yell. I feel like I can't control it because it's something that's just built up inside of me and it just wants to like burst out. It's mostly my mom who starts the arguments.
I still don't understand. How is it this is my fault?
Why do you think you're always the one I'm yelling at? Because you are the one who makes me act like this.
Okay.
I believe these behaviors were learned from my mom.
I don't think I am responsible for you being angry.
1 minute she is just the nicest person in the world, then 1 minute she's just angry and yelling.
I want the best for you, and I understand when you say about my anger. Now, okay, you're talking to me. I'm going to work with that, okay?
Everybody makes me look like I'm the issue in the house, when I mean, clearly it's just straight yelling. I mean, I wake up every morning to yelling. What you don't realize is that yelling and just you getting aggravated and taking your anger out on everybody, yeah, you do cause that.
I'm stressed. I go through a lot of stress.
I feel like she is the major problem.
What are you angry about?
I mean, it's just everything that's went on in my life. It stressed me out.
What would you put at the top of your stress list?
Just the continuously, like, argumentative, like, in the house and everything, it stresses me out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. I just want to wake up and just have a peaceful house, being able to do normal things like a normal kid without any arguing, without anything. I just want to be normal, and I can't.
What do you think sets things off that creates all the conflict?
My mom, she gets aggravated over random things, and then, like, she starts taking her anger out on others, and then ends up coming to me at it, like, with her anger. And then I'm just sitting there like, I didn't even do anything, and it's just, it stresses me out. Then I isolate myself, and I just can't take it.
You know, people go through life and they look at things from their own point of view. And I want you to understand this. I grew up in a home very much like you're growing up in right now. When I was 12 and 13, 14, I had a window in a real small room I lived in, and I went in and out of the window so I didn't have to go through the house. Just so I didn't have to go through the kitchen and the living room and listen to all of that was going on, yelling and screaming and fighting and stuff getting broken. I had 3 sisters and a drunk father and a mother, and I didn't want to hear all of that. I often thought I must have been mixed up at the hospital because I thought these cannot be relatives of mine. And they wonder if I am, I think. But I got some good news and some bad news. The only person that can make you do the right thing is you. The only person that can decide whether you walk through this life with dignity and respect is you. I wish 1,000 times that my dad could have been a good role model and shown me what to do. And he died when I was 43, and not one time in the 43 years that he was in my life did he ever say, "Hey, I'm proud of you." And I had more degrees than the thermometer and went to college on a football scholarship and got a great wife and had kids, and not one time did I ever get a word of encouragement. But you know what? I just decided I just have to give it to myself. And you're at that threshold. And you're going to have to decide, I'm going to have to learn to tell myself no, and I'm going to have to start making right choices. And I will get you some professional help to help you do that. I'm not going to suggest that they send you away. I'm going to get them some help because they need it. You're the squeaky wheel. You're not the problem.
A 14-year-old full of rage.
I just want to be normal.
Are the parents the problem?
Your mother's hitting her, and she's hitting your mother. And Carlos, you're videotaping this while you're brushing your teeth. The hell are you thinking?
New Dr. Phil. Check your local listings.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.